cars. And like this company is like 90 years old, so of course they have all kind of accidents. Of course they've been flying many 10,000 times, and 90 years, so of course they have some kind of accidents. So that's maybe they still have this old one, this Boeing 737/200 Advance. That could be really interesting to see it and make a video about it. That's an old history airline, Boeing airline. Actually, we could find it maybe many places in Africa. You could maybe find many of these old airliners parked in airports around, but these airports are not public. You cannot just walk around. But you could maybe ask if you can make some video of the old aircrafts. And I'm going to make a video in my language, Danish. So I will keep it open. So I did follow, let's open. I have it open here, but I need something to drink. I'm in Luanda airport. It's close to 12, now it's 11:55 a.m. They have a departure to Chitato, I don't know where it is. That's one of the aircraft there, the Boeing 737/700. No, that's a big one. That's the big one there. The Boeing 777, I don't know if it's number the /200 or 300. So that's one of the large Boeing, but I need something to drink. We can look their routes, but I'm thirsty. I need something to drink. I have to look my, but this video is just about, I'm talking about aircraft and airports. I'm just talking, I don't have a kind of time limit, how long, it should be half an hour or 2 hours or 20 minutes. But I'm a little bit tired today because I'm not sleeping enough 2 weeks or many weeks, so I will try to keep it a little bit shorter. Because I'm going to need to make a video about this in Danish, my language. So tomorrow I should read about the Air Algeria or Kenya Airways something. Or I could read about, but I'm reading about deserts, different kind of deserts on the planet. And I think I need to read about the Atacama Desert in South America. So if I ever get to Africa, I would like to fly try to fly with this airline. It's crossing this big deserts, this very, very large desert. I've forgotten the name of. So all the way they're flying from like Luanda to this very, very big deserts. I've forgotten the name. I have to put my controller down. That's very, very large. This is why to follow the flights from Cape Town to Luanda. The Kalahari deserts. The big Kalahari deserts. So when they're flying Luanda to like Cape Town, they are crossing the very, very large Kalahari deserts. This is Luanda. This is Angola there, this country Angola there. Namibia, here we got this very, very large Kalahari deserts in Botswana, Namibia and South Africa. Down there we have Cape Town, actually probably this one is Air Angola. No, this is a local flight, Luanda to Windhoek. Windhoek is somewhere down here. That's the capital in Namibia. That's the de Havilland Dash 8, the 400 that are used to local flights. But we got one there. Here we have it, the one Luanda, Cape Town. They're flying there every day. That's just they're crossing this big desert. I forgot the name on again. The big Kalahari. The Kalahari Desert, just going on like this. Many hundreds of kilometers. So I was follow a flight like this yesterday from Cape Town. They maybe have a flight back later today. I could follow again if I can find the airport. Departures is 1 p.m. there. 1 p.m. got to Dubai. Addis Ababa. Yes, I got one Luanda. Got that in actually 2.5 hours. But I did follow this flight yesterday. In 2.5 hours they have a flight, but I did follow that, so probably why I should do it again. So I don't do that. No private Pilatus PC-12. They have a super long range. Cape Town, Port Elizabeth. Where is that? That's just there. So that's kind of local flights. That's the Angola Airlines. They're flying there every day. So I can go there. So, but let's go back to let's call company called Best Fly. No, let's look the routes. The routes. Luanda, Quarto de Fevereiro Airport, that's Portuguese, I think. So we look, that's Ethiopia Airlines, Addis Ababa. We have a flight there today. And to, that's Bahrain, I think, Qatar Airways. And Emirates. So they're not flying Dubai. But they're flying to Cape Town every day. But not 15:30. But that's Luanda to actually to do that like in 1 hour. I think is what time departures actually should do that 14. But you cannot. That's nothing here. There's no 1400 there. There's no departure there. Got the airlink to Johannesburg. I think that's company in South Africa. Maybe I could follow that, because that's crossing the big deserts. Crossing Johannesburg, it's somewhere down here. If I can find it, I don't know where Johannesburg is. Oh, it's all into there. Johannesburg is there. So it will cross more of the deserts. No, we have Luanda there, but I have a lot of noise outside. They're cutting the grass. So they're crossing like this direction. And I have a lot of terrible noise because they're cutting the grass just outside my windows. And they have a machine make like a jet fighter, and whole the walls in the building are shaking when they're cutting, because this crazy machine is making noise like old Russian fighter jets. Yes, let's look at the routes. So they're flying to Johannesburg. That's 2,400 kilometers. And Maputo, 2,800. Cape Town, that's a long one, that's 2,800 across this desert. And of course they have all these local flights. Here we got Yuri, that's 700 kilometers. On Jiva, that's close to 1,950. That's just inside Angola, so that's really big country. So like Luanda to this corner of that's like 1,500 kilometers. That's a very, very large country. 800 kilometers to Menungui, Luanda, 800. That's the short to Uigi, 240 kilometers. Soyo 300, so they have some short flights. Cabinda, they're flying there every day, many times. Kinesha, Libreville, but that's Turkish Airline. Turkish Airline fly there. And Sao Tome, I have to read about it. Lagos in Nigeria, so only 2,000 kilometers. Royal Air Morocco, that could be a good flight because they're crossing the deserts. Madrid 5,700. We have to follow that because Air France, Lufthansa. So you can fly from Frankfurt to, of course then you should fly from Madrid or Lisbon with the Angola Airlines. They fly there every day, but actually have fly to there, Sao Paulo, and all the way to Cuba. They fly to Sao Paulo in Brazil like 3 times every week. Yes, that's the airport. Let's look at the airports. They have just arrived. 32 degrees, so that's very hot. overcast and 32 degrees Celsius. And got a departure actually to Lisbon. A high fly, a big Boeing 340. Kinshasa. They have a Sao Paulo flight. No, they maybe still have this old, but this is military. That's helicopters, and that's some kind of military airplanes. That's jets, that's propeller. So this one, they're really